You're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Dr. Adeola, your running coach and sport consultant. Please kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share on my YouTube channel. Please do that so that you can acquaint yourself with the breakings of all my videos, even as they are being uploaded. So please do that. Thank you. So this episode, we want to introduce us to running. Are you a beginner runner, or you have not even run before? Are you an intermediate runner? Are you an elite runner? Are you an advanced runner? So you are in the right place. So it's going to be beneficial to all of us. So we are transiting from our gym session where we do strength training, where we do our stretching, in our mini gym in the house. My previous episode, you can go online and view my previous episodes on the strength training and stretching that is done at the confine of the house mini gym. So but today we are introducing ourselves to running. So I'm on the field now, I'm outside. So we want to transit from aerobic to anaerobic. When you do strength training in the gym in the house, it is called anaerobic exercise. There are two kinds of exercises. The first one is anaerobic exercise, which is what we are about to do by walking, running. You can see I'm walking because that's the right thing to do. You don't get to the field and just begin to sprint, especially if you've not been running before. Even if you're an advanced runner, you still need to build the body. So there's what is called the aerobic exercise. The aerobic exercise is where the body makes use of oxygen and the food in the body to produce energy. The anaerobic exercise is where you are in the gym, your strength training. When you do your strength training, it's an anaerobic exercise. So in anaerobic exercise, you are not using oxygen. So the body depends mainly on the carbohydrates that is in the body, so to produce energy. So, and that is why you see that the aerobic exercise which we are doing now is we are about to start working our heart muscles. So we want to transit by working our heart muscles so as to make our heart muscles to be more efficient. So either to climbing staircase, as either to being Herculean, tasking on the body. So this kind of exercise is going to be beneficial to build especially the heart muscles, so that it will be able to resist and be able to absorb all other forms of stress in future runs. So that is the aerobic exercise, and it is advisable that you don't just get to the field and begin to sprint. So if you are a beginner runner, I don't advise you. Coach, well done, sir. You are a beginner runner, I don't advise, you've never even run before, I don't advise you to just get to the field and begin to sprint. No. So if you are a beginner, if you've never run before, so what you are going to start with, and you want a healthy lifestyle, you want to incorporate running or jogging, walking as part of a healthy lifestyle. So what you are going to start with is walking. Don't forget that a healthy lifestyle is via two aspects: exercise and nutrition. So our focus is on exercise. So you've never run before, but you want to incorporate anaerobic exercise to consolidate your you want to incorporate aerobic exercise to consolidate your anaerobic exercise. You've never run before. What you simply need to do is walking. You can see now what I'm doing is walking. So you are going just to be walking for 3 weeks. It's going to take 3 weeks for you just ordinary walking. So start with 10 minutes the first week. The second week increase to 15-20 minutes of walking, just walking. Then the third week, it's going to also be walking 20 minutes, but it's not going to be brisk. Look at how I'm doing it. I'm walking fast. So the essence of that is to build the heart muscles. If you've never run before and you just get to the field and begin to sprint, you have the heart muscles will overreact. The reason being that the heart muscles needs to be invited gradually, but you have done it aggressively, and it's going to react. Although my running slogan has been that running to experience a temporary pain towards a permanent gain. Running to experience a temporary pain towards a permanent gain. But that is not the kind of pain that you ought to experience as someone who has not run before. Such will be debilitating on the heart muscle. So for 3 weeks, you are not going to run, just walk. Then you now join us. And that for those who are beginners, who have been used to running, so once you get to the field, just what I'm doing is walking. So we'll walk for 5-10 minutes, just to invite the muscles gradually, and that is what we have done. That is what I've done. Walking and jogging or running, the difference between these, when we are walking, we are burning fewer calories. As I'm walking down, I'm burning fewer calories. But if I now begin to jog, say I've started jogging, so I'm burning more calories by this jog. Then if I now begin to run, if I increase the pace, so I'm burning more calories. So I've stopped running now. So walking, you burn less calories to when you are jogging and you are walking. So another thing is, in walking, there is less strain on the joint, on the muscles. So that is why we need to first walk before we begin to jog, so that we invite the body gradually. So it will not be too much of a stress on the body. So, and one other thing about the difference, walking, it works on the cardiovascular aspect of the body gradually, such that inviting the body, to a task that is more tougher than just walking. So that is what so when you now begin to jog, because the body has already been in tune, in conversant with walking, as you now begin to jog, it will not be strange to the body, especially the heart muscle. So if you now transit from jogging to running, this will also not be strange to the body, especially the heart muscle. But if you get to this field, you never run behind, you begin to sprint, it's not good. Please don't let us do that. So having said that, so let us I've walked for some time, so I've exercised. So I now want to jog. So I've started. So I'm on the field. So I've started jogging. You can see me. I'm jogging because I've walked for some time. So I'm jogging. So for each step you take in your jog, you are burning calories. What we mean by that is, every food we eat will either, especially if it's carbs, will be stored as glycogen in the body. Some aspects will also go into the fat cells. So likewise, the proteins will be stored in the muscles, especially for muscle repair and muscle recovery. So as I'm running now, you can see I'm burning calories, and because I'm jogging, what the body is simply using at this stage of jog is the fat cells. So you can see I'm burning fat. So if you are interested in an aerobic exercise that will help you burn fat, it is jogging. Jogging is the best. It makes sure that the body is just using fat. The moment I increase the intensity, the body changes from fat to carbohydrates. The body begins to burn carbohydrates when we are sprinting. Usain Bolt and the Justin Gatlin, when they are sprinting, what they burn is carbohydrates because it's sprint. So, but as a runner, just for fitness, all what we need to do is to jog. All what we need to do is to jog. Gradually, we begin to run, to make the heart more efficient. Then to get to a session where we also need to sprint. The essence of sprinting is that when we sprint, it makes the body also to be able to burn carbs, and certain CO2, carbon dioxide, will also be left in the muscles, which is beneficial to a reasonable extent. So lactate in the body is not that harmful. By the time we do recovery exercise, the lactate in the muscles would have vanished. But high intensity exercise to get fewer of these lactates in the body is also good. So let us do that. So please don't forget again, subscribe to this YouTube channel, share, like, make comment. Let me know what your experience is for your first day of running. That is for our runners who have been running and probably they stopped for some time. Let me know your experience. For those who have never run before, you can see I'm gasping for breath because I'm almost doing one kilometer, so I'm gasping for breath. Because although you can see that I can still talk, why? Because I'm still using fat, as source of energy, so it is not so much burdensome on the body. So go out there, let's see how the experience is. Remember, don't start aggressively, especially if you've not run before. Please don't join us if you've not run before. All you need to do is to walk. And so on the comment section, for these various and diverse categories of sport enthusiasts, just let me know your experience. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. See you on my next video.